field, final season here at Troy. What's it kind of like for you right now at the end of the season?
It's actually kind of weird that I'm pretty nervous because I put in a lot of work this offseason. So anticipating Saturday, it's getting closer and closer. It actually has crept up on us pretty quick. It seemed like yesterday we were just starting fall camp, and and this weekend we're playing. So a lot of excitement around the locker room, and everybody's just getting ready to hit somebody else besides each other.
Start with UAB. I mean, it's got to be a little bit extra motivation. Not only is it week one, but rival game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they got me my freshman year, and we've came out on top in some really good games the past 2 years. So they always play us tough, and we always play them tough. And they bring us everything we want every time we play them. So we got to come out there ready to play, just like we are every week, week one, and hopefully we can just transition it to every week and keep playing good.
Is there a benefit of being at home for the first game?
It's always fun playing at home, man. When things are going good, at least some people are cheering for you around the whole stadium, not just in one section. So, we love playing at home. We love our fans, and we can hopefully just put on a good show for them on Saturday.
As a quarterback, this offense, of course, has to be pretty exciting and fun to play in. What makes it so special?
Well, we throw it around. Just what you want to do when you play quarterback. We throw it about, sometimes 40, sometimes 70, just being able to let the ball go around, and that's just fun football to me, and that's what I've always done. And luckily, the school that I came to play at does that. So, it's just so much fun letting it go through the air and watching one of your guys make a spectacular catch.
You're one of a few guys, of course, in Troy history to be playing 4 years at that position, but you have a guy like Dion that kind of helps take that pressure off a little bit. What makes that aspect of kind of a dual threat so unpredictable and difficult for the other teams?
Well, it's just, it's not like there's two different types of offenses. It's just a different type of mindset that they got to have. That's one extra guy that they have to guard in the run game that they have to account for. Which in my case, I tried to work on it, but, I'm still not as fast as Dion. But just having a guy like that does take the pressure off the offensive coordinator, myself, running backs, everybody. When you can run like he can, it just, it really helps an offense out, and we're excited to have him back.
Besides Eric, obviously you guys have that trust now. Is there anybody else you built like a chemistry with that you can trust late in games or in pressure situations?
Of course, with the transfer of Wilson and a couple of guys making their names, Brian Holmes, BJ all those guys, man. You got to try to trust all of them. Give them all at least a couple of chances, until they let you down. And that's what I always have tried to do, is give everybody chances. And that's what I'm going to try to do this year again, and continue to do that, and just keep giving everybody a chance and let them make plays.
Are you guys going to try to craft the Robinson to Anthony hookup this year?
That's up to Coach E, man. Hopefully I'd like to get him the ball as much as I can, because he's going to make something happen every time it's in his hands. So it's always good to get it into his hands in whatever way we can.
You look at the press release, and your name is on the top of a lot at the top, very top of a lot of active NCAA lists. What's out there left for you personally? What kind of goals are left for you to accomplish?
Well, I think I said it a couple weeks ago on Media Day, is just bowl game, winning another Sun Belt Conference championship, my third one, bringing that back home. We obviously want to get back to the top of the conference and, just obviously win some more football games. We put up a bunch of yards and a bunch of points and stuff like that, but we just got to find a way to pull it out in the end and come out on top of some teams, and we'll be feeling a lot better.
But that offensive line in front of you really makes that offense what it has to be. What have you seen out of those guys in camp so far?
Well, they're looking good. It's all about communication up there. They have to know what they have. As long as they're on the same page, whether it's the right or the wrong call, it's going to be okay. So as long as we can get all five of them on the same page at every play, then we're going to be just fine. The speed of the game that we play, it only helps them out because those guys up front on defense get really tired, So as long as we can, get some drives going, get them running from sideline to sideline, I think we're going to be just fine up there. Even though we're young, you got to start somewhere. So I got faith in them, and as long as they can keep building their confidence every week, they're going to be okay.
First game, UAB, man. How excited are you to play them?
I think we were very excited. You know, it's the first one. And, yes, we were just ready to play someone else. You know, we've been practicing against our defense since last spring. You know, we just ready to get after someone else.
You're one of the older guys on this offense. You, Corey, Dion. I know there's a lot of young guys that are now trying to keep this offense high-powered. Do you feel like they've had a lot of pressure on them? Do you feel like they perform well in fall camp? What have you seen from the young guys to help us believe that you guys are going to be as good this year on offense?
I believe it's no pressure at all. You know, the young guys stepped up real good. You know, like the freshman running back, Jordan Chung, he came along real good. And who else we have? Another freshman running back. You know, we had him at receiver, and now we put him at running back. He picked up the offense real good. So, you know, there's no pressure at all on the young guys.
Of course, a big focal point in the offense. You've caught a lot of passes over the past couple of years. How much fun is that to know that your role is always expanding and always being a key to the offense?
It's been real good. You know, it's been a blessing, you know, to be a part of this offense too. You know, it just, for me, really just practicing every day, going hard, and just working on getting better every day.
Eric, in the practices I've been to, I mean, you can see you're taking more of a leadership role. Is that something you're constantly trying to do, or feel like you need to with this young offense?
Yes, you know, I feel like I have to lead by example and do everything right, so the young guys, you know, they can do everything right and just watch me, and whenever they have to do something right, they'll do it right.
All right, well, now you can start hitting other people as opposed to your teammates. How excited are you for this weekend?
I'm very excited. You know, it's been a long camp, long, hard camp. And, you know, we've been going back and forth. So, you know, like you said, it's time to hit some more people, and that's what we're ready to get to.
What's the biggest challenge you think UAB presents to your defense?
To be honest, the biggest challenge is we want to stop the run. We feel like they're going to come out and get in our formation and try to run the ball, and that's what we're going to focus on, making sure we stop the run first.
You know Reeves is going to get his yardage here and there, of course, but what's the main thing as a defense? Just play your role, do what you have to do in your zone and your coverage to then as a whole unit stop them in that rushing attack?
Yeah, the main thing, you know, we want to come out and make sure we get lined up, and, you know, we all want to rally to the ball. You know, most of all, make tackles, make plays, like a defense should.
This will continue.
Yeah, yeah.
You're kind of the guy, I guess, leading the defense now. What have you been saying to your guys to help get them ready for this game? You know, forget the coaches. What have you been saying?
Mentally, you know, I tell the guys that we're going to take one game at a time. And I tell them we're going to start with UAB. And, you know, August 31st, we on the big stage. And, you know, we got a lot to account for. And, you know, we want to come out, make sure we stay sound and humble and play good defense like we've been coached to.
You've been practicing against a really fast-paced offense. How do you think that's going to help heading into the season up against an offense that's just so quick that you might see it?
We've been practicing against a great offense. You know, our offense, one of the fastest offenses in the NCAA, and I feel like we'll be very prepared. We're going to be in shape, and we're going to be ready. Because, you know, coming out here, getting lined up, running against that offense every day is not an easy job. But, you know, we get it done, and that's one of the things that's going to help us the most going against our offense.